Welcome to my YouTube channel, US Visa Vibes, with detailed information and requirement for employment-based immigrant visas. In the United States, employment-based immigrant visas are a way for foreign nationals to obtain permanent residency, a green card, based on their employment or job offer in the U.S. These visas are divided into different categories, each with its own specific criteria and requirements. EB-1 visa. This category is for priority workers, including individuals with extraordinary ability in the arts, sciences, education, business, or athletics, outstanding professors or researchers, and multinational managers or executives. EB-2 visa. Reserved for professionals holding advanced degrees or individuals with exceptional ability in their field. A job offer and labor certification, unless waived, are usually required. EB-3 visa. For skilled workers, professionals, and other workers. Skilled workers must have at least 2 years of training or experience, professionals must have a U.S. bachelor's degree or foreign equivalent, and other workers are in positions that require less than 2 years of training or experience. EB-4 visa. For special immigrants, including religious workers, certain overseas employees of the U.S. government, and other specific categories of individuals. EB-5 visa. This is an immigrant investor program that requires substantial investment in a new commercial enterprise in the U.S., resulting in job creation. Let's talk in details about each category. EB-1 visa. EB-1A. Extraordinary ability. You must demonstrate extraordinary ability in sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics through sustained national or international acclaim. You do not need an employer's sponsorship, but you must provide extensive documentation of your achievements. EB-1B. Outstanding professors and researchers. Requires international recognition for outstanding achievements in a particular academic field. You need a job offer for a tenured or tenure-track teaching position or a research position with a university or institution of higher education. EB-1C. Multinational executives or managers. This category is for executives or managers transferring from a multinational company outside the U.S. to a U.S. office of the same employer. You need to have been employed outside the U.S. for at least one of the past 3 years in a managerial or executive capacity. Processing times. EB-1 visa. 1. EB-1A. Processing times can vary widely but typically range from several months to over a year. 2. EB-1B. Processing times also vary but might take several months to a year or more. 3. EB-1C. Similar processing times, depending on the complexity of the case. EB-2 visa. Advanced degree professionals. EB-2A. You must possess an advanced degree or its foreign equivalent, master's degree or higher, or demonstrate exceptional ability in your field. A job offer from a U.S. employer and a labor certification, unless waived, are usually required. National Interest Waiver, EB-2B, allows individuals with exceptional ability in sciences, arts, or business or with advanced degrees to apply for a waiver of the labor certification and job offer requirement if their work is deemed to be in the national interest of the United States. Processing times. EB-2 visa. 1. EB-2A. Processing times can vary significantly, taking anywhere from several months to over a year. 2. EB-2B. National Interest Waiver. Processing times can vary. This category might sometimes experience faster processing due to the waiver of the labor certification requirement. EB-3 visa. Skilled workers. EB-3A. Requires a job offer for a position that requires at least 2 years of training or experience. You must meet the educational, training, or experience requirements for the position. Professionals. EB-3B. Requires a U.S. bachelor's degree or its foreign equivalent. The job you are offered in the U.S. must require at least a bachelor's degree or its equivalent. Other workers. EB-3C. Includes positions that require less than 2 years of higher education, training, or experience. This category has a lower priority and a limited number of visas available. Processing times. EB-3 visa. 1. EB-3A. Skilled workers. Processing times can range from several months to a couple of years. 2. EB-3B. Professionals. Similar processing times to EB-3A. 3. EB3C, other workers, processing times might vary but could be longer due to lower priority. EB4 visa. This category is for special immigrants, including 1. Religious workers. 2. Special immigrant juveniles. 3. Employees and former employees of the U.S. government abroad. 4. Afghan and Iraqi translators, interpreters. 5. Other specific categories designated by the U.S. government. Processing times. EB4 visa. 1. Processing times for EB4 visas can vary based on the specific type of special immigrant being petitioned for. 1. Some categories might have faster processing than others. EB5 visa. Requires a substantial investment in a new commercial enterprise in the U.S. and the creation of full-time jobs for at least 10 qualifying employees. There are specific investment thresholds depending on the location of the enterprise. Processing times. EB5 visa. 1. Processing times for EB5 visas can vary widely, and they often take longer due to the complexity of investment verification and job creation requirements. USCIS fees. USCIS fees can also fluctuate over time due to policy changes. As of my last update, the fees were as follows. 1. Form I-140, Immigrant Petition for Alien Worker. The fee for this form typically ranges from $700 to $1,440, depending on the category. 2. Form I-485, Application to Register Permanent Residence or Adjust Status. The fee for this form is around $1,225, which includes biometric services if applicable. 3. Form I-526, Immigrant Petition by Alien Investor EB5. The fee for this form was around $3,675. 4. Other fees. Additional fees might apply for dependents, premium processing, if available for the specific category, and any related forms or services. Please note that USCIS periodically updates its fees and processing times, so it's crucial to check their official website or consult with an immigration attorney for the most current information before filing any applications.